Hello friends, this is Satwinder Bhatia from Sukhmani Immigration Services, Brampton, Canada. I'm a regulated and licensed Canadian immigration consultant. Today, very excited to share with you a brand new program. It's a PR program and nobody is talking about it. What is this program? What are the details? I'll share everything with you, but before that, a small request. If you have not subscribed to the channel so far, please consider subscribing. We talk a lot about Canadian news, update, tips and tricks on this channel. If you like the video, please share it with your family and friends so that they can also benefit. So without further delay, let's get started on this very important new program launched by the government. What is this new program? So this new program is a new pilot program and it provides PR to construction workers. New pilot program providing PR to construction workers. What is this program? So this is from the government website right here, and this is new permanent program for out of status. Those who have no status in Canada, who are out of status, construction workers in GTA. This is a program for 2023. So let me tell you, this is a temporary public policy which is for to help out of status construction workers in GTA, and the policy was there last year also, and I have made last year also the similar kind of video and shared with you. The difference between last year and this year, the quota is doubled. This program was so successful that government doubled the quota. Double. So last year the quota was 500 applications. This year the quota is 1000 applications. 1000 applications, the quota is doubled. And most important thing, there is no language requirement. So IELTS requirement is not there. Language requirement is waived off. It's not there. So the policy is to address the labor shortage in the construction industry. And as with every policy, people come and ask me, when is this policy going to end? I don't know. This is a public policy, temporary policy, either when the quota finishes of 1000 applications or when minister likes, he can finish this. So it's totally up to minister as well as up to the quota. So this is the policy. Now the process. So understanding the process of this is very, very important. How the process is, you need to complete an application and send it to Canadian Labour Congress. Canadian Labour Congress will check the application. If you are eligible, they will refer you to IRCC for PR, and IRCC will provide you with a temporary work permit as well as TRP, temporary resident permit, and you will be, by the time you will be getting your PR, you can legally start working. So this is the process. Application to Canadian Labour Congress will be like this. Sometimes difficult to read because of this image, but this is the application where you can put to the Canadian Labour Congress and they will validate and refer you to the IRCC. Now, the question here is for whom this policy is. This policy is for construction workers who are in GTA. Now, what is GTA? GTA means Greater Toronto Area. Greater Toronto Area, of course, includes Toronto, City of Toronto, but there are other regions which includes regions of Durham like Oshawa, Pickering, Ajax, Whitby, and Halton, Burlington, Halton Hills, Oakville. They include Peel region where I am. I am located in Peel, Brampton. So Peel includes Brampton, Mississauga, Caledon. Then York, which includes Vaughan, Markham, Richmond Hill, Newmarket, King, Stowville and many other regions which are part of the York region. So this is what the total regions are. This is what GTA is. So if you are working in GTA in the construction industry and do not have status, this program is for you. If your family, if your friends are working in the construction industry, they do not have any kind of status, are working in GTA, this is their chance, this is a golden opportunity to get the PR. Now, who can apply? So, to understand who can apply, look at these 6 criteria. The first criteria is you should be currently in Canada out of status. You are in Canada but out of status, no status at all. You are living in Canada for last 5 years. So you have the right work experience, your family is also in Canada, and you are referred by CLC, Canadian Labour Congress, and you are admissible to Canada. These are the 6 things, explaining you in little more detail so you can understand what is the meaning of these 6 things. So let's look one by one. Currently out of status. So currently out of status, what does that mean? So currently out of status means that when you came to Canada, initially, you came legally, you came as a visitor, you came as a student, you came as a worker, but due to whatever reason, you overstayed, you lost your status, but when you came first time, you came legally. So when you came first time is important. When you came first time, you came legally. Because if you came by crossing the border, if you came here using the donkey method, if you came here as a part of the human smuggling, you cannot apply. If you came legally for the first time, you can apply. You should be out of status currently. So this is point number 1. Point number 2, living in Canada. You must be living in Canada for more than 5 years. To prove that, how you can prove that you are living in Canada? You can show a lease agreement, you can show a bank bill, you can show any kind of credit card bills. So all this information where you can show that you are living at such and such address for last 5 years can prove your identity, and this will help you meet the living in Canada requirement. Number 3 is right work experience. So work experience, you must be working in Canada and have enough past work experience. The work experience should be in GTA, and the occupations should be construction occupations. Some of the knock codes are listed here. Knock has changed, now it is tier. So I have already made videos on knock to tier. If you have not watched, you can watch that. This is about the work experience. How many hours? So hours of work experience is most important. It is 4,680. I'll repeat, 4,680 hours of experience in the last 5 years. You can show it as a full-time, or you can show it as a combination of part-time. How you can prove that you have worked? You can prove using your pay stubs. You can prove using T4s, your notice of assessments, your letters from the employer. All this can help you prove that you have worked 4,680 hours. Point number 5, which is very, very important, is the family in Canada. So the family in Canada is, what is family in Canada? Other than you can have your spouse, you can have your children, or you can also have extended family, which includes mother, father, brother, sister, grandmother, grandchild, uncle, aunt, nephew, niece, cousins, all this. And to prove the relationship, you can show their passports and details. They can be living anywhere in Canada. You can show that you have ties here in Canada. So this is family in Canada. Point number 5, which is very important point. So point number 5 is referral by Canadian Labour Congress. So you cannot go on your own to IRCC. You must be referred by Canadian Labour Congress. Canadian Labour Congress will check if you meet the requirements. If yes, they will give you a referral letter. This referral letter you need to attach with your application. We can file the application for you, but you need this letter. You can keep a copy of this letter for your own records, and other copy you can put it along the application and send it to IRCC. IRCC will check whether you are admissible to Canada, have you committed any kind of crime in the past, and if no, you are good to go. Make sure that you or your dependents have not kind of inadmissible. If they are inadmissible, then you cannot apply. And this responsibility is not on CLC. CLC, Canadian Labour Congress, will only check eligibility. IRCC will check the inadmissibility of you. And if you are okay, then you can proceed further and get your PR. So these are the requirements. Now, who cannot apply? Here, this is a very important thing. A lot of people who come to Canada, sometimes they go on the wrong path of applying a refugee if they are not a genuine refugee. So if you are a genuine refugee, go ahead, please apply. But if you are not a genuine refugee and you have applied for a refugee and you have a refugee claim pending, then you cannot apply. You have failed asylum, then you cannot apply. You do not meet the requirements, you cannot apply. And lastly, if you are outside the boundary of GTA, then also you cannot apply. You are in Alberta, you are in Vancouver, you are in Montreal, you cannot apply. To apply, you need to be in GTA. So this is who cannot apply. What else you need? Of course, you need police certificates and you need biometrics if required. See, again, the thing is, there are so many small programs which come, but lack of awareness or lack of knowledge is the main problem. That's why we are not able to grab those opportunities. If you want to discuss your own case with us, you can schedule an appointment. We have our office in Brampton only, and the address of Brampton office, email ID, phone number. Everything is shared right here with you. Very important thing. If you have still not subscribed to the channel, please consider subscribing. Our team puts a lot of effort to bring all these information to you. Thank you very much for watching the video. Thanks.